Yo, this is Rebel Black from the Fleet DJs. This is where it's at for the hottest interviews. Y'all already know we got a special guest on the line, but before I get into that, do remember it's going down February 26th at the Epic Lounge. K Solo, that's right, from his squad, EPMD and all that. It's going to be in the building at the Epic Lounge, 57 West Pine Street, downtown Orlando. Meanwhile, on the line right now, I got a special guest. He's currently starring on Power on the Starz Network. That's 50 Cent's show, one of the biggest shows. He just got picked up for season 2. On the line right now, I got Venicious Machado on the line. What's good, homie?
Yo, what's going on, man? Thank you so much for having me.
Man, already, bro. You know, it's a pleasure having you on. Especially, I didn't even realize that you grew up in Orlando. So, you know, which side of town did you grow up on?
Oh, man, that's hometown right there for me. You know, I was in Orlando, Florida, right over by Lake Buena Vista. I went to Dr. Phil's High.
Okay.
You know, migrated all over the city, Apopka, you know, and so forth. So that's my home right there, man.
That's what's up, bro. So, like, you know, you grew up in a Brazilian family, right? Brazilian background?
Yeah, I was born in Brazil, and then when I was like 12 years old, my dad's job at the time got, you know, a branch off of Orlando, Florida at the time, doing tourism, you know, bringing all the Brazilians to the theme parks, and ironically, I ended up working at Universal Studios Orlando, you know, eventually after high school and all, but, yeah, so I was born in Brazil, and then I moved over to Orlando. I went down to Miami, Tampa, did projects down there as well, and then I've been out here in California since '05, but traveling pretty much around the world now, you know, doing what I love, acting. So, but that's where my roots go to. So.
Man, that's what's up, man. Like I'm excited just to hear about people from the city that actually end up doing big things. Let's take it back a little bit. You were on a child actor, right? On explain that whole project, the Ned's project, and what that experience was like for you.
Yeah,
that was on Nickelodeon, right?
It was on Nickelodeon. Yeah, it was a beautiful experience for me. It pretty much opened the door for me here in Hollywood. You know, ever since then, I haven't stopped working, man. I mean, it varies from year to year, but you know, I consistently work on a yearly basis. So. I'm so grateful for that project, for Ned's Declassified Food Survival Guide, which was a hit show on Nickelodeon back in like over a decade now. Yeah, I played Fame & Fortune, who was a foreign exchange student, Brazilian foreign exchange student, who falls in love with the star of the show, played by Lindsay Shaw, Jennifer Mosley. And then we begin dating, you know, but the language barrier comes in between, and there's all kinds of comedic beats in that that, you know, kind of intertwine and just solidifies our relationship and what happens with that. And then it was pretty cool, man. You know, I was there the whole entire season 3, and then they made a made-for-TV movie based off the series because that's how big it was. And then everybody ventured off, and all the main stars, and we all did our own little thing from there on, and we just haven't stopped, you know. So that's where it started for me, pretty much.
That's what's up, man. So what were some of the pitfalls? Because you hear so much about child stars that, you know, bad things happen to them as they grow up and all that. Like, what was the difference for you to transition from being so young and being on such a big platform to, you know, making a seamless transition into adulthood?
Man, I gotta stay true to who I am, you know, and even if I didn't want to, I got 3 kids and a wife, and they're gonna keep me true to myself. You know?
No doubt.
Yeah, so I mean, you know, you're privileged to do what you do. You know, you don't want to waste that. You know, and I think a lot of people get caught up in the hype of it. You know, and I often say, man, there's 2 sides of the business. You know, there's the business side of the business, and there's the talent side of the business, and both go hand in hand. So if you mistreat one, you know, you're gonna be mistreated on the other. So you have to understand how the structure operates, and then, you know, you just live within that. You know, do what you have to do, and then you get out, you know, and then you live a life, you know, because there's more to life than just acting. You know, there's more to life than just what I do. Don't get me wrong, I love what I do, and I wouldn't do anything else. But for me, life is so much more than just my, you know, 9 to 5. So, but I'm privileged, man.
Yeah, that's good. I mean, I'm glad to hear you say that because you sound like real humble. But you've done a lot of good work, man. You've been on shows hit shows like Cold Case, CSI Miami, NCIS, Flash Forward, The Shield, General Hospital, and that's just a few of the projects that you've done. Like what's that grind like for somebody? Because usually I'm talking to rappers and they're giving advice to young and upcoming rappers. Like, what's some of your advice for a young up and coming actor or actress coming out of the Orlando area?
Yeah, man. Well, I have a 3-slogan motto that I follow, Rebel, which is stay ready. You know, just like Will Smith says, man, if you got to get ready, then you're not ready. You know, you got to be ready already. So stay on the grind, stay ready, man. And then be prepared, you know, be flexible. Life happens, you know, you got to be able to adjust and keep going. You know, that's inevitable. It's going to happen from all kinds of degrees. And then be fearless. You know, you got to go, you got to dream, you got to protect it, you got to fight for it. You know, don't be afraid. You know, the boogeyman ain't real. You know, it's in your mind, you know what I mean? So you got the determination, you got the desire. It's all about desire. And then you just follow through, man. Be fearless. So for anybody out there, the listening audience, you know, who wants to pursue it, man, just follow my footsteps. Impossible is nothing. I'm living proof.
Already. All right, man. Before we gonna do something real special right now, because I heard that you a big hip-hop fan. So right now, I'm gonna have you pick any record you want to hear right now. We about to rock out on the east side of Orlando, the whole city, the whole world, matter of fact, you know, but we gonna get into this. I want to talk to you about working with Steve Carell on that Get Smart movie, because it was one of the funniest scenes. You're a funny dude, you know what I'm saying? And you held your own with a heavyweight in the game. But before we get into all that and we get into this power business with 50 Cent, you know, go ahead, man. It's your world. This is where it's at, man. Pick a record. You know, we gonna rock out, and then we'll be right back.
Can we go all the way back to old school?
Man, you can do whatever you want to do, homie, man. Right now, it's Venicious Radio. Let's go.
Man, give me that Are You Still Down by Tupac.
Are You Still Down by Pac, man. You heard it right here, man. Keep it locked, man. This is where it's at for the hottest interviews in music and entertainment. This is where it's at .net. Let's go. All right, man. That was that Tupac, man. Straight from Venicious, Machado, Tupac, man. So you a big Pac fan?
Oh, man, I'm a huge Pac fan, man.
That's what's up, man. So what other influences as far as music, you know, like what do you rock out to? What's in your iPod right now? What are you listening to in your whip?
Man, literally everything. I go from, you know, French music to Brazilian, you know, having my background is Brazilian, to hip-hop, you know, even some alternative here and there. And so country, I mean, a good song for me is a good song. I grew up with music as well, you know, acting is not the only thing you're going to see me doing.
Okay, so you got some music in the works?
I'm putting the implication out there right now.
Okay.
Working on something right now, and so hopefully for my fans, be able to tune in soon. I'll keep you guys posted. But yeah, so you know, I grew up with music. My family is huge in music as well, man. So you know, anything and everything, as long as it's good, you know.
That's what's up, man. So what was it like working on that Get Smart set, man? Because Steve Carell, it seems like he's such a funny dude, man. Like, were you like cracking up throughout that scene? It's the scene where you were the valet. That's hilarious, bro.
It was a great privilege being a part of that. You know, it was a huge blockbuster movie. And, you know, I actually didn't get to work with Steve Carell, but I did get to work with Peter Segal, and who is the director, and, you know, someone I've aspired to imitate and emulate in my career in a lot of different ways. It was a really humbling experience for me to be able to work one-on-one with them. So yeah, it was great, man. The script was incredible, you know, and I think, you know, I got to show off a different side of Venicious that people are used to seeing, because I usually get stereotyped into the gangster role and being Latino and all that, you know. So being able to show that I got some comedy in me as well, you know, it's such a privilege. So it was cool. It's cool.
That's what's up, man. And then I don't do Lifetime, you know what I'm saying? That's not my favorite network. But I heard you just had a Lifetime movie or something like that, something going on with Sony. You want to expand on that a little bit?
Yeah, it just came out last weekend. It was a Sony Pictures called Beautiful and Twisted, starring Rob Lowe, Paz Vega, Candace Bergen, myself, based on a true story of Ben Novick Jr.'s life. And it was pretty cool, man. I got to work with all those great people, you know. Paz Vega was just such an incredibly humbly and such a giving and filled with wisdom woman and all around, and I got to learn a lot from her artistically and humanly speaking. And it's out right now. It's on Lifetime, and it's going to be out for a little bit. So if you guys get a chance, check it out.
That's what's up, man. Now, I know you married, but I also I did my homework on you a little bit. You know, I found out you was in the Dominican Republic. Now, I'm single, and I haven't been to the DR yet. Like, what's it looking like out there in the Dominican Republic, my brother?
It's hot, man. It's hot. You might not come back, man. If you're single right now, you go. You're not going to come back.
Oh, you might come back married, huh?
You might come back married for sure, with kids and all, huh?
That's what's up, man. Yo, before we get into the Starz movement getting picked up for season 2 on Power with the big homie 50 Cent at the helm of that powerhouse right now, you know, let's get into more of your music side, man. Go ahead, man. Pick another record, bro. We'll be right back. We can talk about this Power jump off and what that's doing for your career.
Oh, man, since we're representing Power over in the East Coast, man, let's hit that Empire State of Mind with Jay-Z.
Empire State of Mind, you feel me? I'm from Brooklyn, New York, too, so keep it locked. This is where it's at, man. We're going to be right back with Mr. Venicious Machado. Let's go, y'all. All right, that's that Empire State of Mind. Get your mind right. Still on the line, got Mr. Venicious Machado from Power, 50 Cent Show. Wow. How did you end up getting that role? Was it just straight the whole traditional casting call type of thing? Or was 50 there? Or like, what was that whole experience like, even landing that role?
Yeah, it was half and half. Actually, they didn't want to see me right from the get-go, so they told us just to put ourselves on tape for it, and I did. And I originally did it for the role of Julio, and then they brought me in because they liked it, and then they had me come back and do Luis then, and then they had me come back again and do Nomar, and then I had a callback for that, and so it was a process of about a month worth of auditioning, right from the tape all the way down to when I got the actual call that I got it. No, 50 was not there, but now, being in it and all, I know that he was, watching the tapes and all, along with Courtney Campbell, who loved what I was doing. And, typically speaking, when you go in for an audition, you go in for a role, you don't, they don't like it, or you don't enough fit for that role, then that's it, you're done. You don't get another chance to keep coming back for something else. So, for me, it was a huge sign that because they did that, they were very interested in what I was doing, or, me particularly. So I was happy to find a fit within Nomar, and then, the rest is history, man. I'm privileged.
Yeah, man, you're really privileged, man. Season 2 getting picked up, and it seems like in season 2, like your character's gonna be playing an even bigger role on the show.
Man, I can't say nothing about it, man. All I can say is it's gonna be hot. You guys better tune in, because Powers is on fire.
Yeah, man, like that's so big. Like, do you get a chance to like chop it up with 50 about hip hop in the show, or is he like, just micromanaging everything from like a few states away?
No, not at all, man. 50 and I have gotten a lot of times to talk and to chat, and actually, first time I met him, man, he just came over and gave me a hug, No, I'm serious, man. That's the type of person he is, and so inspiring. Had nothing but encouraging words, left and right. He was intricately involved with the table reads, the recording process, the shooting. I mean, he was there nonstop, man. So my hat's off to him. I was already a fan, way from back in the days when he was doing music. So my hat's off to him for sure, man. He's done a great thing for himself, and I'm proud to know that I know him and that he's a friend, and I was involved in one of his projects. So.
That's awesome, man. I'm real proud, man, to have somebody from Orlando talking about working with 50. That's like mind-blowing, like somebody right from our community is doing such big things. So, you said that you got a little music thing coming up, and I also wanted to talk to you about the Brazilian martial arts. It seemed like that was a real big influence too in your life.
Yeah, it was huge. Capoeira, which is a Brazilian dance martial arts form. I've done it for over 15 years now, and traveled the world. Used to perform out of Universal Studios Orlando again, right there in my hometown. That's where it all started for me. I've done commercials, films. As a matter of fact, on Netflix Classified and Nickelodeon, they wrote an episode around my capoeira dancing experience and ability. So that was pretty cool as well. And, you know, I get to now pass it along to my kids. So, you know, it's fun, man. We keep it going. I'm very athletic, you know, very athletic, grew up playing soccer as well. So, you know, sports and athleticism for me, it's like a must, you know, so it's part of my lifestyle.
That's what's up, man. So you got a real healthy lifestyle. So when everybody else is drinking and doing whatever they doing at all these big parties, you over there chilling in the cut with like a cranberry juice or something, huh?
Yeah, well, you know, I ain't hate, man. You know, I ain't gonna lie. Every now and then I like to take my wife out, you know, have a little drink with her as well. But yeah, for the most part, man, you know, not to hate, but you know, I gotta stay focused. You know, I've got objectives and goals, and I've got a plan for myself within this industry. You know, and I'm staying on the grind every day, man, working towards it. You know, so I can't stop.
That's what's up, man. So, like, outside of power, is there anything else that you can talk about right now? Because I know a lot of these shows are hush-hush. Like, we're not going to see you on no reality TV or nothing like that?
Nah. You definitely not going to see me on no reality TV. My agent would let me go in a heartbeat for that. But, yeah, I've got things coming up. I got another feature film called Wild for the Night with Benny Boom, who is also, you know, intricately and directly involved with 50 Cent. Is working, Benny Boom directed this film, and it was such a privilege to be on it as well. James Maslow from Big Time Rush on Nickelodeon also is in it. Emilio Rivera, Tommy Flanagan, and the names go on and on and on, and myself included. That's coming out, I heard, this summer in 2015, for sure scheduled this year. I have another feature coming out as well called Misfortune, about diamond trafficking here in the United States, and I get to play a diamond trafficker on the ground. So watch out for that as well. I'm actually filming a TV show and a film right now that I can't talk about, but you will see it for sure this coming summer. Huge. One of the biggest contracts in my career thus far. Like I said, I have music I'm working on right now as well. I'm actually breaking that international barrier. Brazil Global, which is like the biggest network over in Brazil, has agreed to do a special on my life and my career here in Hollywood. That's coming up in April, right back there in Orlando, Florida. I'm going to be flying back and doing the special right out of there. So, you know, that's that. And then I'm actually co-producing. I'm a producer as well. And I'm co-producing right now 2 new projects that it will be out on my YouTube channel. And I'll be posting on my Facebook, all my social media, Mechado82, or in my website as well, with a friend of mine out here in Hollywood. And you guys will be able to see that within the next month or so. So stay tuned, and I'll keep you guys posted.
Man, that's what's up, man. Well, I just want to let you know, man, on behalf of the whole station, 91.5 WPRK coming at you live from Winter Park. You know, anytime you got something coming on, man, just holler at us. You know what I'm saying? Just get with me. You know, we'll get you on, plug it or whatever. You can help me get the interview with 50. That'd be big. But, yeah, that's probably not going to happen. But, yeah, man, but I just want to say thank you so much for doing the show. Before we let you go, why don't you go ahead, man, tell the people how they can get at you on social media, fans, Hollywood types, whatever. You know, somebody wants you to do a cameo in a video or whatever. How can the people get at you, fam?
Yeah, man, I appreciate the love once again, man. Thank you for having me on. They can get at me on all my social media, Machado82, or you go to my website, MachadoVenicious.com. It's my name in reverse, MachadoVenicious.com. And then you can find everything else right there as well.
Okay, one last question before I let you go. How big are you in Brazil, my brother?
Man, we're just starting right now, you know, honestly, but you know, it's gonna be huge, man. What I got plans and what we got going on is gonna be huge.
That's what's up, man. Yo, we appreciate having you on, man. It's still your world right now, man. Let's go. One more record to go out on, and like I said, we appreciate you, man. We love to have you back on. This is where it's at. You know, hopefully it's gonna be going on season 3, and you getting that Academy Award nomination and all that good stuff.
Oh, yeah, man, that's in the works for sure. This is for all my fans right there. Impossible is nothing, remember, so let's hit that Eminem, Guts Over Fear.
That's what's up, man. That Eminem, keep it locked, man. This is where it's at, man. More interviews, more music. Y'all know how we do it. This is where it's at.net, man. Appreciate having you on, Venicious, Machado. We in this Eminem thing right now, y'all. Let's go. It's a Fleet DJ thing.